Oh, we need to find somebody to film today. I got the show, I got the set ready. Let's drive around the neighborhood. Maybe we can go find somebody. Whoa! Hey! Colin, I know you. You looking for a ride?
I am.
Hey, you want to be on my show?
Why not?
All right, jump on in.
All right, let's do it.
I got everything ready. You,
So where are we going?
we're gonna go to my studio.
You have a studio?
Well, yeah, it's kind of my brewery, kind of my garage, kind of a studio.
So it's like a utility player for studios.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, got it. Okay, I see.
Well, it's right there. My beautiful wife up there. So if you want to be on the show, we're just gonna sit down and ask a couple questions, and you can tell us what you do.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, awesome.
No pressing questions, though.
All right, no pressing questions. Cool, let's go. Hi, welcome to Agents and Golf Carts Getting Beers. Today's guest is Colin. He's a title rep, and I'm introducing him to him. And Colin, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, Dan, what do you want to know?
First, let's get a little background.
There's a lot about that.
Let's start. How'd you get into your job? You know, tell us about Colin. How'd you come here? How'd you get into title? You know, how'd you get into real estate?
First of all, thanks for having me on. I really appreciate that.
Absolutely.
So, like you said, I sell land title insurance for Ticor Title. I've been doing that for roughly 6 years now, and I was kind of born into it. Both my parents sold title, so it's kind of like a family thing. I have cousins who sell title. I fell into it. Honestly, I swore it off, thought I would never do it, looked like the worst thing in the world as a kid, and now I'm selling title. So
okay, excellent.
Yeah.
All right, so that's got a little bit about you. One of the what's a prelim? I know this is kind of geared to go out to some people that are buying house and stuff. They know they need title, but
absolutely.
People's like, title, what's that? What's a prelim?
So before I get into a prelim, so title insurance, what we do is we facilitate a transaction and closing a transaction and insuring deeds, making sure that you're actually selling the right person's house and you're actually selling the right house. And that's part of the prelim. We're going to give you the vesting or who the rightful owner is, the legal description, what the right house is, and then also we're going to cover all the liens, encumbrances, easements, CC&Rs, which are the covenant conditions and restrictions on the property, to make sure that your new buyer can do the improvements he wants to do, and also make sure that the buyer isn't getting any of the past encumbrances of your previous seller. So that's essentially what we do, and what the prelim is meant for is to state all those items so that your seller can take a look at it and see, okay, these liens are actually mine, these aren't mine. Why are those on there? Maybe they have they're attached to someone with a similar name. So we help get rid of those liens and make sure that they pay off the right ones, so that we can facilitate that close and transfer of real property to the next buyer.
Okay. So you were mentioning, like, may have two names on title, might not be the right property. One of the questions I had, which I think that alludes to, is those are things that can cloud title.
Correct. So you could have a judgment or a lien or a list pendants that might cloud title, that might prevent the transfer of the sale, because if the list pendants, that's a precursor to legal action on the property, and the new buyer is not going to want a house that's in a lawsuit. So we're not going to facilitate that sale. We're going to make sure that the seller takes care of that list pendants prior to closing escrow, so that the new buyer doesn't have a house with clouded title.
Because especially if you're financing the property, a mortgage lender, they won't lend. Will they lend on a property that's got a clouded title?
No. They will not, because then they're incurring that
risk.
That risk, correct.
Okay. Who normally pays for title? The buyer, the seller, the real estate agent? Is it free?
Oh yeah, it's free. Just like everything else in life. Everything's free.
Yeah, but I know there's a cost to the title.
No, just
but who pays?
So most of the time, the buyer and the seller will both pay for title. However, sometimes it can be negotiated for the seller paying for all the fees, or sometimes it could be the other way where the buyer pays for all the fees. It depends on the current market. How hot is that property? If there's 1,000 offers, I've seen times where the buyer offers to pay for all the closing costs, including title. So it can go either way.
Okay. Well, we want to keep this show short and sweet. We don't want to run too long. So I'll kind of change up gears on you a little bit right here.
Okay.
Any hobbies or a hidden talent about you that we don't know about?
So, if you don't know me, I love to golf. I golf once or twice a week. If it's not just a quick 9, I see you have a golf bag over there.
You need to hit a driver? Or,
I mean, I could barely hit it. I mean, normally it goes off to the right somewhere, but I'll make an effort. I also like to dirt bike, mountain bike. Those are the 3 big ones. I play basketball in the mornings, or I shoot hoops. That's
my next question, you just answered that, which maybe
also
you do.
I surf.
And surfing. Yeah, you and I have talked about going surfing. We haven't done that yet, but we need to make that happen. So my next question, which was going to be, but you answered 2 of them. Do you golf, mountain bike, or make beer? My beer equipment back here in the background, but
we got 2 out of the 3. Not bad.
2 out of 3, but don't make beer. Well, one day we'll have you over.
I am allergic, so that is kind of a big thing.
And then, all right, let's end with some 3 quick questions. These are just little mind thinkers. First one, what inspires you?
So my reason why for doing everything is I love helping people. I love helping people grow, more specifically, and kind of seeing their transformation grow exponentially over time. That's an amazing thing to see, and like that actually something that I do has a positive impact on someone's life.
Awesome, love that. Second quick question for you. You've been given an elephant. You can't give it away or sell it. What would you do with the elephant?
So I'd sweep it under the rug.
There you go. Last question, fun question here. What's the last thing you watched on TV, and why did you choose to watch it?
The Office, because I need to go to bed, and nothing like going to sleep with a laugh.
Yeah, excellent. All right, thank you guys for watching. Colin, title guy, thank you.
Thanks for having me, Dan.
Yep, all right. And to one of my favorite parts of the show, quick tips with Stephanie. Steph, you got something for us today?
Talking about being grateful today.
Grateful, okay.
So research shows that being grateful, actually grateful people have less aches and pains. Being grateful reduces your toxic feelings, which just makes you feel better.
Show some gratefulness out there. Okay, wrapping up the session. This is for charity. Colin's got the putter. He makes it. I donate $5 to the charity jar. He misses. He's got $5 to the charity jar. At the end of the season, we're going to donate to a charity that the guests pick. So here we go, Colin.
So you just want a sure thing here.
A little
short.
Left it short.